Speaking on integration model to workforce development for CRT local to global. Mr. Guru M is a prosthetist and orthotist with a master's in prosthetics and orthotics. He works at the Mobility India Rehab Research and Training Center and is a very passionate individual about assistive technology, dedicated to innovation and advanced teaching in the field. I must say, whoever has written this very nicely about you. So over to you, Mr. Guru.
Thank you, ma'am. And good evening to one and all present here. Hope you all doing well. And I feel really wonderful and excited to be here. Okay. So today we are going to talk about the integration model to workforce development for CRT, local to global, and what Mobility India has done so far in developing workforce from global to local. Local to global, sorry. Okay. So starting from our vision is to build an inclusive and empowered community. Okay. So what do we do? Rehabilitation and assistive technology, networking and collaboration, community-based inclusive development, education and research, inclusion and product development, capacity building, grassroots organizations. The courses that we conduct are Bachelor's in Prosthetic and Orthotic, Master's in Prosthetic and Orthotic, Basic and Intermediate wheelchair courses, and some of TOT and Managers level as well, and some of the customized courses as well, as per the organization's demand. So, we have trained around 600 students from the year 2002 till present of prosthetic and orthotic professional. Our students mainly represent from South Asia region, which accounts for 60% from India, and overall 30% represent to be women P&O. So overall 36 countries has been trained in approximately around 20 years, understanding dynamics of change, designing and selecting the most effective intervention strategies, good practices, and diversity gave good foundation to Mobility India program and its learning environment. As we all know, globally and nationally, there is increase in disability populations. So there is a need for workforce development to address this issue. And workforce in the sense like multidisciplinary professionals providing interventions that promotes functioning and reduce disability. So this is based on an article from WHO, Growing the Rehabilitation. So how did Mobility India address this issue in developing the workforce? So first we taken the step in starting with awareness and orientation programs. So where and all we did this orientation is through the NGOs, donors, Rehabilitation Council of India, PT, OT colleges, and state and national institutes, and many other professional bodies. So how did we go about is conducting CRE programs, workshops, and orientation programs. So because of this, we have created the impact of awareness materials were been developed, and national institutes initiated short courses, awareness raising programs. Donors started to include the cost of wheelchairs within program budgets. And by the year 2010, integration of WSTP content into the bachelor's degree or if P&O curriculum was being integrated. And WSTP got accredited by RCI. And also we every year conduct orientation programs and awareness programs for physio and occupational therapy, nursing students, and some of the international school students and normal school students, which accounts for 531 students overall trained in the recent years. So now I'm going to explain that how we have gone through from the primary level, secondary level, and the tertiary level. So before we move on, primary level in the sense, I mean to say it's the grassroots levels where the primary healthcare workers are being trained, and in the secondary and tertiary level is, secondary level is more focused on the basic wheelchairs, and in the tertiary level, it's about intermediate wheelchairs, and prosthetic and orthotic also comes into picture. So going about the primary level, mostly here we trained for the mobility modules, self-care modules, and visual modules based on TAP. So training of assistive products, okay. So mobility modules, we covered walkers, walking sticks, elbows, and auxiliary crutches. So till today, after conducting these courses, I also got to know that service provision model is very important when you are dealing with such type of mobility assistive products, so that the right product goes to the right people, so that the demand of the product gets reduced, and as well as when we do the follow-up, the people who are in need of these devices will be able to use this and be part of the society. So how did we start is, we started with the grassroots levels, starting from Karnataka, rural and urban. Then national level, we went to NIPMR Kerala, and then international level, we have trained Nepal and Myanmar in the TAP module. It was a collaborative way of training between the WHO and CReaTe, NIPMR in India, and Nepal and Myanmar. So a total of 839 plus were trained, which includes primary healthcare workers and rehab professionals, national level to global levels. In around like recent years, I'm just saying. Yeah, and then once the training has been done, we also need to have the follow-up, right? So this follow-up was being done through online models, where the trained professional is being monitored through a online camera like Skype or the other video conferencing platforms. Then during the COVID times, we have never stopped, and we have integrated online courses. Many online courses conducted for the primary healthcare workers to raise awareness, referral, and identification of children with disability. And this is one of the program that you are seeing on the picture. Now that was based on the primary level, where we have trained for the mobility module, self-care module, and the vision module. And self-care module incorporates the toileting and shower chairs and absorbent products. And vision modules, mostly we had focused on the reading glasses. And in the secondary and tertiary, we mostly focused on the basic wheelchairs, intermediates, and prosthetic and orthotic devices. So how did it all started is a wheelchair service training package of basic level, intermediate level, managers, TOT, and TOT intermediate level was being introduced. And before this, we have started the integration in the year 2006 by a program called as Fit for Life. So the basic level program is being trained in Nepal, Kenya, Thailand, Vietnam, and other several countries, as you see in the picture. And over a total number of 1,600 plus students and professionals were so far trained. So the WSTP basic level training, both students and working professionals from different places in India are trained by experienced and qualified trainers. The special thing about this training is that their skills are tested over live models and also get an internationally recognized certificate called ISWP. And all these training programs are based on practical-based training, assessment with live model, appropriate wheelchair modifications with PSTs, and delivery. As I said in the beginning, according to the organizational needs, we also customize certain short-term courses for technical people. So the customized skill training program, we call it as, based on their need, is conducted for technicians in the P&O sector and other rehab professionals as a continuous developmental program here, in which such a glimpse where MI has a trained technician from Nepal who were physically challenged with speech and hearing impairment. So this is a glimpse of two people, one with visually challenged and one with hearing impairment, trained for almost 1 month in the wheelchair basic wheelchair sector, and is being certified.
Mr. Guru, you need to wrap up.
Yeah. So WSTP courses were also taken up through hybrid model training delivery based on hybrid model, more accessible and inclusive learning environment during COVID-19. Is a glimpse of one such program conducted at Sudan for basic and intermediate level. And finally, workforce development in P&O through short training under ICRC. Associate P&O workforce trained in many upper and middle income and lower and middle income countries to gain access to aids and appliances by persons with disability within their country. So the key point to take over from this presentation is integration training model, need for awareness, need for capacity building, need for appropriate products. With years of efforts, we can see a positive change in the basic wheelchair service provision, but still the progress is very slow, especially in case of intermediate level. Need for capacity building for primary healthcare workers to the rehabilitation professionals. Product availability is one of the major concerns that has to be addressed. With this, I wound up this session. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Guru. Do we have any questions? I don't think so. Okay. So Vidhupriya has the most difficult task of wrapping up today. So Vidhupriya will be talking on provisioning of assistive devices, a Kerala experience. She is an associate professor at NIPMR, Kerala, holds a master's in prosthetic, orthotics and special education. She has authored research papers and a textbook on stroke rehabilitation and is dedicated to supporting individuals with physical disabilities. I think you have 5 to 7 minutes, right? Okay.
A very good evening to all. My topic is provisioning of assistive devices, a Kerala experience. Kerala, a state in southern India, has been known for its high social development indicators and innovative approaches to governance. The Kerala People's Plan program, launched in 1996, is one such pioneering initiative in decentralized planning and participatory democracy. People's Plan program refers to the establishment of local self-government institutions in 1996 as per the 73rd and 74th Amendment of Constitution of India 1992, which entrusted the establishment of local self-government institutions like Panchayat Raj institutions and urban local bodies. It took place in the 9th plan, so it is also called as People's Campaign for 9th plan. It involves citizens directly in the local development planning and planning process. In the 9th plan, Kerala state took a decision to devolve 35% of state development budget to local government. which is implemented by People's Plan campaign through the joint supervision of local self-government institutions and state planning board. It involved local communities to determine and implement their own developmental priorities. The importance of this devolution was the specific importance given to the people with disabilities. Within the 35% of state development budget, 5% is set apart for the welfare of person with disabilities. It underscores the commitment of Kerala state government for the inclusive development, and it ensures that the need of people with disabilities are well addressed. Benefits of the People's Plan program: enhanced local democracy, improved resource allocation, increased transparency and accountability, empowerment of marginalized groups like women, scheduled tribes, scheduled castes, better infrastructure and service delivery, skill development. NIPMR as the authorizing agency. Over the past 3 years, NIPMR has assumed a pivotal role as the authorizing agency for the direct supply of assistive devices to local bodies as per the GO number 1701 per 2020 LSGD, dated 22/9/2020. This development marks a significant shift in how assistive devices are distributed and managed, bringing several advantages to both the providers and the recipients of the essential tools. Key aspects of NIPMR's role is the direct supply model and qualified professionals. By the direct supply, NIPMR reduces the need for intermediates, which in turn can streamline the process and reduce delays. Direct engagement allows for better tailoring of devices to meet specific needs of the local community. NIPMR boasts a team of highly qualified professionals who having specialized in disability and rehabilitation. This expertise ensures that the devices are not only suitable but also optimally designed and adapted for different disabilities. Comprehensive understanding of individual needs helps in providing more personalized and effective solutions. Advantages for local bodies: consistency, support, improved accessibility and timely assistance. Training and education. NIPMR involvement often includes training for local bodies and users on how to use and maintain assistive devices effectively. Awareness. The presence of qualified professionals help in raising awareness about the importance of assistive devices and best practices in their usage. NIPMR's role as authorizing agency for the direct supply of assistive devices to local bodies represents a significant advancement in the field of disability and rehabilitation. By leveraging its team of qualified professionals, NIPMR enhances the efficiency, effectiveness, and personalization of assistive device distribution. This model not only benefits local bodies by providing consistent and expert support, but also ensures that individuals with disabilities receive timely and appropriate assistive devices, ultimately leading to a more inclusive and accessible society. So we have done, since 2021, we have done so many camps, and a total of 2,109 people are benefited from that. These are some glimpses of that camps organized by NIPMR at various districts of Kerala. WHO training in assistive products. Considering the experience and expertise of NIPMR in the field of provisioning of assistive devices, WHO has selected NIPMR as one of the implementing partner of TAP project, which is being implemented in the Alur Gram Panchayat at Trissur district in the state of Kerala. Mobility India, based in Bangalore, serves as the regional implementing agency for this process, offering invaluable guidance and mentorship. Through their expertise, Mobility India has empowered 11 staff members from NIPMR, elevating them to the role of TAP mentors. This cascading effect of knowledge transfer has had a significant impact, as these newly trained mentors have gone on to educate and inspire a diverse group of learners. Their efforts have reached 20 eager student learners and extended deep into the community, touching the lives of 76 community learners. This multi-layered approach ensures that vital skills and information flow seamlessly from experts to community members, creating a lasting positive impact. These are some glimpses of TAP project which have been training given to the mentors and also student learners and community learners. Conclusion. By partnering with local governing bodies such as the Gram Panchayat and municipality, we are able to optimize the distribution of assistive devices to individuals with disabilities. This collaboration allows for direct engagement with beneficiaries, reducing intermediaries, and enabling a more cost-effective solution. As a result, we can ensure timely delivery without compromising on quality while maintaining affordability. This innovative community-centered approach ensures timely delivery without compromising on quality. By optimizing affordability, availability, and accessibility, we are creating a sustainable model that empowers individuals with disabilities and fosters a more inclusive society. These are the differences. Thank you.
Thank you, Vidhupriya. That was amazing. Do we have any questions? Yeah, sure. Ye le lijiye.
I think very good presentation, and the government has taken good decision involving local self-government. But the question is that we are providing only Adena appliances, and you says that you are providing more than 2,000 Adena appliances in a span of 3 years, right?
Yes.
So the question which is in my mind, the qualified person is giving appliances, and better in time they are getting. Local self-government is supporting you. But what was the impact? Because the follow-up is never come in your presentation. What follow-up we did for all these 2,000 plus appliances, and whether they are used, what is the quality standard, what is the follow-up, what is the impact of the person with disability who really use it, because for 3 years it is a big time for a study. So what is the impact for first year to second year and second year to third year? So it is just a question. It is not a means. You can throw light on it.
Actually, we are fitting the Prosthetist, Orthotist, or other devices, other mobility devices at the Panchayat only. But those people are regularly coming to our institute for regular checkup and follow-up. If they are facing with any problems related to that product, they are directly coming to our institute and to our department, and we are ensuring the things with.
The only point was that if you remember, because you are from government and you can understand, that DDRC scheme and NPRPD scheme, which was run by Ministry of DPWD, in which we have to train local artisan to make the appliances suitable, so they should not have to come all the way from a village to your institute. So is that pattern has been followed in your this model?
Sir, actually, we are conducting camps at, most of the camps are taking place at local areas only, local nearby Panchayat only. So it's easy for them to come and have the regular follow-up.
No, I guess what I think you want to understand is whether there is any impact assessment being done.
No, not yet, ma'am.
Because you've already given the 2,000. I think that's what you wanted to ask. So what I understood from both your interactions is that if there is a person requiring in some village, you do a camp out there, do the assessment of say 50 people that they require X, Y, Z kind of thing, come back, develop the product, and then go back and fit it out there and provide the services out there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I guess that is the model, but what sir wants to say is that 3 years is a good amount of time to do an assessment of whether you have actually been able to achieve the outcomes that you had designed for in the first stage, right? Is that so?
Not such study done till date, but we will go for
Yeah, very nice. Any other question or any other comment? Okay, so my one question to you is, you said there are student learners.
Yes, ma'am.
What is their basic criteria
For participating them into this
for enrolling as a student learner?
Our students only getting that training, ma'am. Our institute students.
So
Only our students.
it's not from the community.
Only our final year students will be getting that training.
Yeah, so it's not from the community.
No.
Right, okay. So thank you very much. Okay. हमारे बंदे नहीं घूमते हैं या चेयर से बहुत काम करवाते हो तुम?
So basically, not only for NIPMR, but for any TAP, which is a WHO open access platform, anyone, even the students from any discipline or any year, whether first year, second year, third year, anyone can take up this, they can become a learner. But here the criteria for NIPMR, it was that they should be available during the project, and usually the third year, they are the third year. Usually the third year they become little matured, and mainly in the curriculum of PT or OT, usually it is, even for PNO, it is in the third year. So that was also the criteria we followed in selecting. So just to support Vidhu in that.
So I think you want to say something?
Finally, I thank Mobility India, Ritu ma'am, and all team of this great conference to giving me an opportunity to.
Okay. So you can collect your...
Thank you, ma'am, for giving your valuable time over here. So here we come to the end of the day 1 session of the CReaTe conference. So we'll have a quick 15 minutes break. Then we'll have a cultural event is there for you all. So please come back by 15 minutes. Yes. There will be a dinner plan is also there after that. Yeah.